What's up, guys? I am obviously in the car. I am pulling out my driveway right now, headed to the gym, and I've got a busy afternoon after the gym, so I know I wouldn't have a chance to do a vlog introduction today, so I thought I would go ahead and do that now. And I wanted to kind of let you guys know what's going on with me, because I think today's workout is probably going to be a little bit different with Jerome, because I've got some swelling in my right foot, the top of it to be exact, and I'm not really sure why. So I personally think that it has to do with my circulation. I think I'm starting to have some leg circulation problems, which isn't all that unusual with someone who is a wheelchair user and doesn't walk every day like most people. So I think that's probably what it is. I'm hoping that's what it is, because it's an easy fix. It just means that I need to be a little more active with my legs and get some things taken care of. So hopefully it's just a circulation problem. It could be a sugar problem, or it could be like a hormonal problem, because I am getting older. But I think honestly it's a circulation issue. So I texted Coach last night and I told him that we definitely needed to work on getting that fixed, and just getting some circulation back in my legs. I got online last night and I ordered some compression socks. I had a pair, but I lost them, so who knows where they went. And I also ordered a machine that pumps air into the little sleeves that you stick your legs in, and it's like a massager, and it's supposed to help with circulation as well. So I'm on the issue. I'm on it. We just gotta get it fixed. So that's what's going on with me. I don't think it's anything major, like any kidney problems or heart problems, because I had a swelling issue when I went surfing this summer. I had a swelling issue, when I came back to the hotel after the day of surfing, my feet looked like balloons. But it went down basically by the next day, except for my right foot. My right foot held a little pocket of fluid, which is basically what it's doing right now. And my doctor said that she felt like it was possibly a hormonal issue, plus being in the ocean, and just to watch it. So I watched it, and the swelling went down, and now it's come back. So it's a little bit concerning. I know she told me that if it happened again, she wanted to do another urine sample, and just kind of see if maybe there was something going on. But honestly, guys, I honestly feel like it's a circulation problem, because like I said, it's not my whole foot that's swollen. It's the top of my foot, where my toes are. There's just a little pocket of fluid, and it's not even when you have bad swelling, super bad swelling, you'll see people will push on your foot and it'll pit, there'll be a little pit. It's not even doing that. So there's not even that much fluid. But the problem is that I love shoes, and it is getting to be summertime, and I'm a female, so I have work flats and dress flats that I want to be able to wear, plus my flip-flops for when I go to the pool and things like that. And I can't wear those right now because my foot is so swollen. So I've got to get that fixed. I'm very vain, those of you that don't know me that well, I'm very vain about how I look. Everything's got to be straight. Everything's got to be in the right place. My hair has to be in the right place. My clothes have to be in the right place. Everything has to be straight, and to a T. That's just, I've always been that way when it comes to my appearance. So this has definitely got to be fixed. And then, of course, it's got to be fixed because, you know, it could be a potential health issue. Like, I definitely don't want the fluid to keep accumulating and, you know, possibly go up to my heart and then maybe cause a blood clot. Like, I don't want any of that, of course. So I've definitely, you know, I definitely got to get this taken care of. On top of that, I have cut out, oh, it's so hard. I've cut out coffee, because I do like sugar in my coffee. Or as I like to say, I like coffee with my sugar. I've cut out sweets, which you guys know that I really don't eat that much sweets anyway, since I'm training all the time for, you know, these 5Ks, 10Ks, and just trying to stay in shape. So I've cut that out, and I've amped up the water. Like, I have drank so much water. I'm trying to do, I've done like 40 ounces a day, which I know for some of you, you're going to be like, that's not a whole lot. But the thing with me is, it takes me 30 minutes just to go to the bathroom, like to do everything that I need to do. And so when I'm at work, it's easier for me to drink larger amounts of water when I'm at home because I don't have like stuff I'm doing, you know what I mean? And so when I'm at work, I can't spend all day in the bathroom. And if I drink a lot of water, that's exactly where I'll be. And I just don't have the time in my day to be going to the bathroom every hour. And for someone who walks and stuff and doesn't have any problems, like, it's no big deal for them to go to the bathroom every hour because it probably takes them like 2 minutes. But for me, it takes me 30. So I really have to like be careful with that. But I mean, I am trying to make sure I do get enough water to drink. So I don't think it's like a dehydration issue, but like I said, the water's gonna flush out, you know, the water's gonna help flush out that foot. So I'm gonna see what Jerome's got for me today. I've also been putting Tiger Balm on it. Like, I'm doing everything I know to do, and I want to try to like rule out everything before I go back to the doctor, because even when I saw her the first time, she didn't think it was that big of an issue. And I didn't either, but I just wanted to make sure there was nothing going on. And so because it's kind of the same thing as before, I just want to rule everything out before I go running to the doctor and spend money on all these tests that probably don't need to happen, because like I said, I don't think I'm almost 100% positive. Like, it's not a kidney issue, it's not a heart issue. Like, I mean, I've looked up, I know you're not supposed to do this, but I've done some research and looked up some stuff on the internet, a bunch of stuff on the internet, and every beginning symptom that is described for like heart issues or kidney issues, I don't have. So I really don't think this swelling has anything to do with anything like that. But like I said, I'm gonna let Jerome kind of look at my foot today, kind of talk with me about what's been going on, and then kind of see what he thinks. And yes, I know he's not a doctor, but if it is a circulation problem, my swelling should improve if we start, you know, implementing some of these things, like the massager that I brought, the compression socks that I bought, and these exercises that he's got planned for me. So we'll see what happens, and we'll go from there. guys, I am leaving the gym now, and we think maybe we figured out why my foot is swollen. I had a knot in the back of my leg. Actually in both legs I had a knot, and so yeah, and that could have come from a number of things. Dehydration. I'm naturally tight anyway as far as having cerebral palsy, so that could be a big issue there. I still say that I think the knot is probably part of it, part of why my foot is swelling, but I also think poor circulation too. And if you watch the video, you'll see me with Jerome doing a bunch of exercises to promote circulation, and then of course getting the massage from Amy. Amy, thank you so much for massaging my legs for me. Little did I know that Amy's been holding out on me. Amy is my teammate, and she's been holding out on me. She is certified in massage. So I told her for sure that I would get her to massage me from now on. Either her or Jerome's wife, Crystal, who's also has her certification in massage. I really honestly need to up that a lot more, and do a lot better with that. I used to get massages on the regular, and then I stopped, and for the life of me I don't know why I stopped, but I did stop, and that needs to be amped up a lot more, just to help, of course, with circulation and muscle knots and just the tightness in general. I need to do better about that, so I'm probably going to incorporate that as well. And if this thing was just like, oh, you need to take care of that knot in your leg and the swelling will go away, it doesn't necessarily mean that the compression socks that I bought and the air compression sleeves that I bought was a waste, because both of those things are going to help keep me healthy. And so I don't, feel bad about that at all. I knew I had to make some sort of change, and I think those changes are still going to be beneficial. Plus, I'm going to start adding in, like I said, the massage therapy, and I think that'll take care of it. And then, of course, if I try these things for a little bit and the swelling still doesn't go away, of course I'll go to the doctor. And Jerome also told me to keep putting Tiger Balm on it, because, of course, Tiger Balm helps with circulation as well. So I think I'm on the right track, but again, I'm not going to ignore it. I've seen a lot of people that are in wheelchairs that just let themselves go, and I think you're doing it just a disservice to yourself by not keeping yourself healthy. And there's a big stigma with wheelchairs anyway, and people in wheelchairs. There's a huge stigma that, I've heard it said before, oh, people in wheelchairs can't take care of themselves. And I think they get it because they see people who have obviously let themselves go. And I just, it makes me really angry that people do that, and then that puts everybody in this category that, oh, people in wheelchairs can't and don't take care of themselves. And the thing is, we can take care of ourselves. So, the biggest thing is we just have to be proactive, man. And I'm taking all the necessary steps I can to be much more healthy, and to make sure that I'm not, going to have any problems in the future as a result of not taking care of myself right now, So that's my spiel for the day. But I'm going to wrap this up. I will talk with you guys next week. I hope you all have a great rest of your week. Have a great work week, and I will talk with you guys soon. And remember, There's nothing you can't